Hey, it's Elisa. I wanted to make you a really short video on how to make sprouts. So this is just going to be the first step. There's going to be another step that goes after this, but to just get started, you need some kind of beans. So, or you could actually do nuts too, but I usually do mung beans. I've also done alfalfa sprouts and broccoli sprouts as well. And if you've ever bought them in the store, they can be pretty expensive for that little container, but you can make them so much less expensive, and you can get a lot of them, so you can constantly have sprouts available if you want, and they are so great nutritionally. They are like one of the best things that you can add to your meals to really up your nutrition, because they are really, kind of the vegetable at their, source form. So to start, I've got some little mung beans right here, so you can kind of see them in my measuring cup, and they're really kind of tiny. And the cool thing, and the reason why I'm showing them to you, and you can see like that little tiny seed right there. Maybe you can see it. I don't know if it's getting in the picture. It's really not. So I'll put it back in the tablespoon so you can see, hopefully you can see how tiny they are. And the importance with that is so then when they start to sprout, you can tell the difference, because at first you might be like, are they sprouting? Are they not? So what you do is take a jar. So this can be any old jar that you have. And if it's a smaller jar, I might just do a tablespoon or two. This is a pretty big jar, so I did a 1/4 cup, and just put the seeds in the bottom of the jar, and then fill up the jar with water and put a lid on it. And then just set it aside for maybe 12 hours, maybe 24 hours, and watch as the seeds, they actually start to get bigger and pop open. Now, they don't all have to be popped open. When you start to notice that they're, getting bigger, that's the beginning of the sprout itself. So the next step, and I'll make a video tomorrow to show you this, hopefully, is we just dump the water out. So after they started to sprout, you dump the water out, you give them a good rinse, and you want to make sure to use good water. So if you have any problems with your water where you typically filter to drink it, then I would use filtered water. But if you have good water, then I would just rinse the sprouts really, really good. And then what you can do is either put some cheesecloth on the top or some plastic wrap and poke some holes in it, and then just put it in I usually put it in my pantry, put it in a cool, dry, or dark space. It doesn't have to be completely void of light. So like if you open your pantry door, it's no big deal. It doesn't have to be like refrigerated cold, but just not out in the sun. And actually some sprouts, I think I've read to say that you should get sun on it, but it may vary. So this is just what I do. So I started just like this, and actually now I have a really cool sprouter that I got for my birthday, or actually it was Christmas. But you don't need anything fancy. You can buy a fancy setup for doing your sprouts, but all you need is a jar, and then either plastic wrap or that other stuff that I said, or you can just use a dish towel that has like loose openings. Cheesecloth, that's what it was, cheesecloth. And that's just so it gets a little bit of air. But that's the next step. That comes tomorrow. Put your sprouts aside and let them do their thing, or put your seeds aside and let them do their thing. So I hope you try this. Let me know if you do, or if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.